It's nearly impossible to share intelligence without someone questioning its relevance. In many instances, my lesson plan is 3 parts discipline, 1 part curriculum. During weekday warfare, the bell rings like a siren, signaling a change in brigades, waiting in the wings to be trained. I call Bin Laden and Hussein by first name. They occupy seats in my class, and I'm told to socially promote them, stroke them, tell them they can achieve when their performance is barely a degree above mediocrity. See, I work for a school system where 75 is honor roll, but passing is only 70. See, I work for a school system whose students must reach into their pockets and pay to see the school assemblies. Hell, Iraq is a world away. I say we disarm these school systems with their gargantuan debt and equal obsession with assessing and testing these children to death. Let's lobby Congress for $75 billion and liberate learning so her summer camp won't be summer school. See, sometimes I teach my ass off how to fear your child might rob me in a few years. But when there's no longer fear and failing, it becomes necessary to drop grenades on the textbooks page just so they'll be halfway engaged in the battlefield. See, my students were drafted. They don't really want to be there. I said my students were drafted. They don't really want to be there. They're in hardback torture chairs. They're like prisoners of war being force-fed a foreign language class they must pass in order to graduate. Behind enemy lines, whines and complaints tend to taint a teacher's take on teaching, and I've begun to wonder if my arms aren't too short to reach them, too short to lead them, because they've already been misled by the 15 years of lead in their drinking water. And since the average parent is only 15 years older than her child, it's safe for me to assume she's consuming the drinking water too. And a 90-minute overcrowded classroom, what the hell do you expect me to do? Unraise a child you reared from the womb? Undo the daughter who disrupts my class and then walks home to disrespect you? It's difficult for me to believe in a Baltimore with a 72% dropout rate between grades 9 and 12. It's difficult for me to believe in a Baltimore where 42% of its students are in need of special needs I can barely meet. Me, a 5'1" general. Me, an out-of-discipline English teacher teaching French to a 15-year-old on a first grade reading level. Me being constantly barraged with friendly fire from foot soldiers barely making basic training. It's draining to teach teen mothers who actually believe they can carry their infants through infantry and still leave this war unscathed. Sorry, but I can't raise 84 kids on your ridiculous budget. Wow. But when the casualties are high, they blame the general. When the test scores are low, they blame the general. When the battle is lost, they blame the general. So we better pray to whom or whatever we call God, because I don't know who can lead them, much less teach them. I already told you my arms are too short to reach them, so I dare one of you try and save them.